Travis Wayne Goodsell, just a quick video here, I hope. It ends up being long, it'll be up tomorrow. The church got caught with their hand in the tithing jar this week. The whistleblower for Ensign Peak Advisors testified in the James Huntsman trial, and he has documents in case there's Mormons who are in denial that there's some way the church is going to escape this, that this is just an attack on the freedom of religion. No, the church are criminals. The prophets are criminals. I should know. They paid for the assassination of me. I have those documents. The money trail is just... I know it is difficult for Mormons to accept. The church we were born and raised in is the church of the devil. Literally. It was obvious, but we were brainwashed being born and raised in the church. They used other words to describe what everybody else in the world knows differently. You know, the inverted pentagram. Everybody in the world knows it's Lucifer's symbol. But for Mormons, it's a pretty star. It's just, oh my God. And so yes, my videos present the real church history and exposes in the consequence the corruption, the crimes, the lies, the deceptions of the church. It's not religious bigotry to expose corruption, crime, and lies. You're not allowed to do that. The prophets of the church are the villains of scriptural last days prophecy. Somebody had to be it. The church prophets chose to be it. We already know they've been lying to us about church history. I've pointed out cover-ups that they've been making online. I've been warning you of what they're planning still yet to do. And so you can see in the news their attempt to try to soften the blow and distract Mormons. To make Mormons feel that everything's just fine. You know, there's a foreign country that the church is helping with coronavirus. And why didn't they do that for America? Why didn't they do that for Utah? Why didn't they do that for Mormons? Why are they helping another nation? They're helping Haiti with their earthquake. Why didn't they help Utah with the flooding, with last year's windstorm, with the Magna earthquake last year, with our drought, with the coronavirus? Oh, Haiti has a temple. Oh, they have a vested financial interest. Oh, plus they're black. Case in point, handing over the keys to Reverend Brown. Why couldn't Nelson do a video like this? He's the president of the church. Is he not capable of telling Mormons to cut out the prejudice. And by prejudice, we all know what it means. Racism, sexism, bigotry, hatred of the poor. All those white supremacist things. Which, yes, others can do it too. It's not just an exclusive white supremacist thing. It's just that Nelson's a white guy. Eyring is a white guy. Oakes, oh yeah, he's definitely white. He's the one that causes all the problems for racism and bigotry and sexism. And so yes, the church is trying to cover up their racism. By having some other guy speak to Mormons. They know nobody's going to listen. They may hear, oh, the church has put out this thing. Okay, I'll listen to it. But it's going to go right over their head. Yeah, I'm not prejudiced. Yeah, prejudice is bad. It's for other people who are doing it. The mere fact that they have some other religious leader speaking in the church news, it just shows you the prophets are unfit and unable to lead. They don't care about us. It's all about the money. And they got caught with their hand in the tithing jar. And if you're not certain how serious this is, there's a whole bunch of financial crimes. And the fact is, your inability to understand it is only because you're not a business owner. So you're unaware of white-collar crime. But, yeah, just the fact that tithing is a protection racket. Are you unable to learn what that is and understand how it's applied in the church? A protection racket is an operation. The church is a corporation. Corporation. Where criminals, well, that's not the church then. It's criminals after the fact because they get busted by the law for breaking this thing. It's where individuals of this corporation, provide protection to persons and properties, settle disputes, and enforce contracts making me look this up rather than let's see. No, it's where is they guarantee protection outside the sanction of law from violence, robbery, looting, raiding, piracy, other such threats to polities, businesses, individuals, or other entities and groups in exchange for payment in cash or kind. Now, it seems complicated because it involves a lot of things. But let's go over tithing. The church says tithing will protect us from the day of burning, called fire insurance by Mormons. It's also a requirement for worthiness. It's in the Temple Recommend interviews. And so worthiness is for what protection? From hell or a lesser kingdom of glory. afterlife protection. And what do? We give cash or kind. It's cash now, no longer kind. It was kind under Brigham Young. That was the tithing yard, as it was called. The church was shut down because of their tithing yard. They were protecting or guaranteeing protection of immigrants to the church, giving them citizenship. Oops! For the payment of tithing. Can't do that. It's not a difficult law. Al Capone was involved in it, but they couldn't catch him for it. So they got him on tax evasion. So this is a sad day when the church has to have others speak to Mormons to tell them to be good, because the prophets can't do it themselves.